Yo, what up? My hair is a mess. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah. Boop. Alright, moving closer. It is time. Hu Tao is here. Hu Tao is here. We got 23 pulls and then a butt ton of primo gems. As usual, we're just gonna start off. We're gonna try to see if we can get her stuff first. L2. We can unlock Hu Tao's story. Claim it. Sure. So the mysterious function parlor. So we're gonna be doing both of these, okay? So I have no headphones in. I'm thinking more in my ears. The Discord sounds. Damn, that's not fun. Yeah. So we're gonna pull Hu Tao today. 2 Hu Taos as usual. When it comes to banner characters, and then we will do Le Story Quest in our grinding, and then we'll move on to more stuff today. So let's see if luck is on our side today. Currently, no. We got Chongyun and a bell. Okay. Attempt number 2. Usually don't have the greatest luck here, so got a Xiao. Now I have all of the other 4 stars that are in this thing, so unlikely that we'll get too much else there. That is a polearm that I don't know what that is, but sure. 40. Good luck? No, never good luck. All right, we got a Chongyun and a Xiao. Going for the 50. My luck is not existent lately. I'm gonna be honest. Another Xiao. 60. There we go. Okay, here's our first one. Now this could be good. This could be bad. We don't know. But did we get it on the 60? So 54. A 55. A 56. There we go. On a 57, we get the Hu Tao. Number 1. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's not as good as like when we got Klee and Venti and Tartaglia, but it's about half. Okay. And we got level 4 Polo. Sweet. So there's our first Hu Tao. Let's see if we can get our second one here. Alright, get the Chongyun. Now, does it still give us the pity right here? That's the question. No, so resets. Good to know. Xiangling. Xiao and Rust. Cool. We're currently not doing the greatest. Chongyun. Again. Sacrificial fragments. Not what we want. Is this the one? Nope. Xiangling. Okay, now before I buy more, let's see if we can buy. We can buy about 20 of these. So let's get that. I'm not really too interested in using this for anything else there, so let's try it again. So we should, with this, we should be guaranteed to get at least one more 5-star. Whether that's Hu Tao or somebody else remains to be seen. So this one should be the guarantee. Should be the guarantee, as we see. Yep, there we go. So second one potential might not be the greatest. See, number 2, number 3, Xiao, looking cool. Number 4, number 5, number 6 is another D-Luke. 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. We had another D-Luke, which means boop, we still must keep going. Now, if anyone's worried about money, I must say, fun fact, I actually got huge bonus today. Don't know how, don't know why, but I did. So this pays for itself today. All right, back to 10 more. We need luck. We need better luck. We did. So, another Lion's Roar. Catching's weapon. Let's do a little bit better. Here's a 20. Here's a Chongyu. Here, but we got a second D-Luke, though. So, D-Luke's now becoming a little bit more viable. That's cool. Xiao, looking good. Looking good. Here's number 4. Still pretty bad. Chongyun again. Number 5. Alright, still not the greatest. Have we hit 100? Yes, we have. So we can do 10 more. That's number 6. Man, our luck lately is not the greatest. Our luck today is pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Alright, last one. So since we got D-Luke, this next one's guaranteed to at least be Hu Tao. So we just do 2 more maximum. So this is about 70. Alright, still none. Favodius Great Sword and Chongyun, sure. Last one. And here's a gold. It shouldn't be D-Luke, but or anybody else except for Hu Tao. There we go. There's our second Hu Tao. Looking good. 3. There's number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9 is a Zhangling, and 10. All right. Those are 2 Hu Taos. Honestly, it's been better than most lately. It's been better than most. Also, Chi-Chi's birthday is today. Today is my birthday. I've written it down so I can remember. Birthday cake? No need. I don't know how many candles I need. Anyway, gifts, never mind. Birthday, I want to spend mine with you. With you by my side, it's the best birthday. No need for anything else. I cooked a few dishes. Come over before they get cold. Good job, Chi-Chi. It's for you. Also, Bennett's birthday was on the 28th, which I haven't really seen, so... My dad gave me a huge piece of cake to celebrate my birthday. Problem is, my real birthday only happens once every 4 years, so I feel bad about getting gifts today. Without everyone looking after me, I'd surely have ended up all alone in some forgotten corner of the world. No way I'd be as happy as I am today. So I prepared some gifts for them in return, and I also got something for you. You're important to me, too. I want to show you how thankful I am. If I could make a wish today, I'd wish for you to keep me company on my real birthday, too. Alright, the egg might look slightly charred, but I'm sure it's perfectly edible. I cooked an extra portion to try myself before giving one to you. It's totally safe, so tuck in. Sweet. And then we got some Lantern Rite stuff. Well, that, we didn't have the greatest luck. Let's just be real. So, we got our 2. Let's see the 1 constellation we get. While in Paramita Papilio state, activated to guide to afterlife, Hu Tao's charge attacks do not consume stamina. So let's see what her stuff is like. So she does use a spear. So let me see what we have here for her stuff. Only an unwavering frame. So her skill is Guide to Afterlife. Paramita Papilio. Increase Hu Tao's attack based on her max HP at the time of entering the state. Attack bonus gained this way cannot exceed 40% of Hu Tao's base attack. Compared to attack damage to pyro damage, which cannot be overridden by any other element in fusion. Charge attacks apply the Blood Blossom effect. It's Blood Blossom. Enemies affected by Blood Blossom will take pyro damage every 4 seconds. The sellout damage is considered skill damage. Can be affected by only 1 plasma. Okay. Spirit Soother. It's Blazing Spirit to attack, does pyro damage and large AoE. Upon striking the enemy, renders a percentage of each other. Interesting. So it's best to use this when at low HP. So essentially, Guide to Afterlife should be used when she is at most HP. This should be used at low HP. Okay. Pyro damage bonus is increased by 30%. Interesting. Suspicious difference. What up, Shark? Yeah, gotta love hit stun in that game. Gotta love hit stun. Okay, so she's a polearm user. However, Hey, what? That's I'm just saying that was hits. That sounds about right when it comes to hit stun. Increases damage against opponents affected by Hydro Pyro. Dragon's Bane. I think this is actually really good for her. I'm gonna be real. I think this spear might actually be her best weapon. Hear me out. Increased damage against opponents affected by Hydro Pyro. She'll just be constantly doing this. What's the additional? Elemental Mastery? Yeah, I think this might be your greatest. Okay. Alright, let's get her speed leveled here. I made sure we got a lot of stuff, so hello. Okay. So our first ascension, Silk Flowers. Okay, we have everything. We might need to try and...
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
She is creepy. Alright, we might not have enough Juvenile Jade. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. We might not have enough Juvenile Jade. We don't. We absolutely do not have enough Juvenile Jade. Okay? I'm missing 4 of those and a few of those. So cool. Have until now. Alright, I already have those. 3, 4, 5. So I need to create 5 of those. And I think I need to create a lot of the other things. How much energy ejector do we have here? Oh, Sucrose is the one. Okay. Let's do... I'm thinking 60 of these. So let's see what we get. Do we get some bonuses? We got 4 bonuses. Not bad, not bad. And then... I'm gonna do... I think 30 of these should work. Hopefully we get some extra good stuff. We got 4 more. Okay, so... Also, while I'm at it, I don't have anybody else's, do I? Oh, I have D-Luke too. That's right. Claim. D-Luke finally gets his first constellation. D-Luke deals 50% more damage to opponents whose HP is above 50%. Not that bad. Not good either. We also might get D-Luke to level 90 today too. The goal today though is Hu Tao. Hu Tao is the goal to get to level 90 first. Then we go from there. So, switch to our Razor Boyo. And we're also, at the same time, how much money do I have? That's actually a good question. How much money do I have? Okay. We will worry about money here in a little bit. Likelihood of getting her to level 90 today, not too probable. Gonna be honest here with you. But let's let us do her quest. See how it goes, you know? We'll start her quest, we'll do it. And yeah. Wait, King Cheese, what language do you play this game on? Wow, she's only around for 2 weeks. That's significantly short. That's actually significantly shorter. I feel like everyone else has been like 3 weeks or so, yet hers is 2.
Why did we come here? Paimon scared or anything. Just, concerned for your safety.
Really
It's just
now.
that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
Oh,
Ah! Quick, do something!
Didn't you say you weren't scared?
Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal. If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
who are you?
I'm just a traveler.
Traveler? Are you from one of the other nations? No, I've never seen your kind of attire before. Could it be that you traveled from the other side? I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Sounds good.
Whew. Seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon.
But you're kind of terrifying. Paimon, I would be terrified of you.
I'm not. Paimon's super friendly looking.
No.
Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Gods protect me!
See?
No. Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax. Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey, Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen.
Paimon's way too scary. Yet the butterfly flutters away.
Was it something Paimon said? Let's go after him. He might do something stupid.
Hey, there is Hu Tao. What up?
Director, there's a ghost after me.
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts. Exactly.
I know.
We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
True.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time
Mung,
working
okay.
a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow. Funeral. Oh, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhongli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right? Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality.
And Chi-Chi hates your guts.
A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
I don't think we fall into that client category, though.
If we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to. Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
That...
Sooner or later.
She's not wrong. She's not
Well,
wrong.
that's dark.
True.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner. But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes. Whoa! Slow down! That's... you... There's a lot to unpack here.
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain. We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal. Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild. Then you are one of our distinguished clients. Would, to be precise.
Would.
Wood? What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
How do we get to marble rank?
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
Charming.
Touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
And what's in it for me?
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
Ah, we're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you. You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
When did we become your assistants? Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead? She's a weird one.
All right, I feel pretty proud of this. I feel pretty good about this. Hu Tao has immediately risen the ranks of holy crap, best girl. I know, it's so weird, right? It's so weird. Usually don't expect that, but it just happens. It's crazy. Crazy, I know.
Ugh, you again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Just your
Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it.
She is
An adventurer's
crazy.
life is full of unexpected threats.
She's fucking
It's only
crazy.
natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Damn.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
True.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okie dokie.
Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
She's not wrong. Wait, that's true. You're not wrong, King Cheese. You're not wrong. Hello.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the requests written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Special offer.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we?
I feel like she's trying to advertise dying.
Business development
This is so
a
weird.
crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them.
Because you're advertising people to die. Girl?
Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild, that's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons, just by writing things like, buy one get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
What do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
No wonder you're on Millilith's radar.
All right, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I think you're always gonna be in business. It's a funeral parlor.
I'm still not sure this will work.
I'm with Mung on this
I
one.
get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair.
Did you guys have old clients?
Let me do some market research.
What the fuck
Wait
is
here, my
that?
faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
Okie dokie.
You must be the director's new hires.
Accidentally,
Not
yes.
us. We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her? Tactful?
Ordered for hanging Wangshan funeral parlors when tires according to Hu Tao, all these tiles should be blank. In which case the characters in the back of the tiles must be the special offer. So behind the story is Wangshan funeral parlor. It looks far more ordinary than the director made it out to be.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
I get the feeling she's being possessed.
Settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
I get the feeling she's being possessed.
But director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
Yeah.
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, director.
We're wrong.
Poor guy's giving up.
Can we give him a hug?
We should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We? As in us.
Yup.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
It's good to think before you
Lighten
speak.
up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly
Don't
fear
have a-
about
don't have a
departing this world
response
is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
I mean, I've seen ghosts.
More approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
Paimon wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity.
We talk about Dusty
How
Ming?
should I put this?
I think we're talking about
Most
Dusty Ming.
spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists.
Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
True.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
So people think you're
I never
weird.
thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G? Who the fuck is Big G?
Who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Where are we
Who the fuck
going?
is Big G?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Yeah, I can't believe it as well. Are you Big G? No, you're Little Woo.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget
This
the
guy's not really
crushing
that little, is
fragility
he?
of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go
Damn.
and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Damn.
Why do they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
You know, I don't normally agree with Paimon. And I mean, Hu Tao's crazy, so you know, I like that. But like, I'm agreeing with Paimon for probably the first time in my life. Like, you are fucking bonkers, girl. By the way, speaking of which. Okay. Wait a second. Cool. Yeah. Jeez, this guy's gonna fucking.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Yeah. No, I'm with Moo here. I'm with Moo
Hardly.
here.
Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
I like Hu Tao. She's cool. She's cute. She's a bit of an airhead, but crazy. That's okay. But this quest is making me cringe, dude.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that.
I agree.
Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Ugh, another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I'm like cringing so hard.
I
Kongzi.
know your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
I'm cringing so hard right now.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
Tough crowd.
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
I mean, you're trying to keep a business intact. Problem is, your business is always going to be intact. I don't think you realize
Not
that.
really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Enough business development, please help me.
Business
find someone.
development? Is that what you see this as?
Yeah, that's what.
Surely you don't think all that was business development?
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G? As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
I wonder what business development looks like.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people? Or...
No.
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Yeah.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Mung.
Okay. How? Who is Big G? Are we gonna? So we're gonna probably find out who this Big G fellow is and be like, "Yo, how's it going?" Hey, King Cheese, can you do something for me, real quick? Por favor. Is Neko still streaming?
Mung, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry
Can you
for
ask
the
her
trouble.
to see how long she's gonna be going
I've
for?
already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning.
Hey Mo, how's it
My
going?
home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
Tired? Yo, same.
I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. I often return to Wuwang Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder,
I get you. I get you.
did I disturb him somehow?
Sounds like a tall story.
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
Gotcha.
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Mung has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Mung forever.
Why don't we just go to
Those people
Wuwang
we
Hill
found
again?
today were also Mung's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wuwang Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Probably not. Emil.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
She looks bored all of a sudden.
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end! The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
I was about to say.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me! I beg you! I'm too young to die!
She looks so
All
bored
right,
now.
all right. Don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations. Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
Okay, I guess.
Pretty
Right.
sure. Sweet.
Let's go.
Welcome back, King Cheese. This girl's crazy and weird. Where is this site? I'm just gonna glide back. I'm gonna just glide down there at this rate. Alright, so far, in comparison to all of the other story quests, this one's just making me cringe a lot more than every other one. Like even Venti's with frickin' Stanley was not this cringy. Yet for some reason, I really like Hu Tao.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Hmm?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
Yeah, so why are we
You saw
here?
those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason
Okay.
with them.
Have you done this quest then, King Cheese?
Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on
Okay.
account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old.
Yeah, how old are you, by the way?
Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Hey,
You
Neko.
can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating
Thank
it.
you for the raid. How was DBD? And all the games that you're playing today?
What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
I know some bits
They
and
once
pieces.
fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered.
Yeah, we know about Xiao. With me sometimes.
That
Sounds about right.
resentment
Sounds
turned
about right.
into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods.
Hmm.
The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading.
Hi, Lord Red. Thank you
Purified
for joining in the
air and
raid.
burned
How's it
the
going?
bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead. So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more
I
certainty
got you,
than
Neko. I
most.
got you.
But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues
Mid
were
which-
real, or it would
I got you.
incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make for a really great prop. Ah, you're finally here! We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Will that really solve my problem?
Yeah, we just
Trust
defeat the
director.
spirit.
She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
Yeah, that sounds about
How
right,
can you call
Neko.
me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different?
I mean, all three were.
All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
Okay.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
These guys are level 92. This is the strongest I've ever faced any hilly churl.
I'm counting on you!
I'm counting on you! Oh god! Yeah, fighting the hatch and midwich is pretty interesting. Are you still gonna be playing after this, or are you done for the night? Just curious. I'm not using my wolf yet. Need to. Wait. There we go.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Those were just hilichurls.
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured.
Okay.
I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked!
What?
This exorcism device? People like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Good job, Hu Tao. Good
Don't
job.
mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again, so I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow.
She's not wrong.
What a weird thing to say.
Also very true.
I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
Bye.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Big G?
Wait, sorry, what?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
This
It's a ghost.
is Big G? He's just a child?
I mean, he died in an
Well,
accident.
he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
I mean, true.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
How do we bring a ghost back? How? What? Yeah, why? Why? How? Who? When? What? What is happening in this quest? I went from Cringe City to Hu Tao is a jokester? I'm very, very confused. I don't know what to think or say. I am very, very confused. By the way, while I'm at it,
Oh, is it time?
Tao is Hu Tao, I guess. Suddenly we're Hu Tao. Hello.
Phew.
Interesting. So her dash is like just butterflies. Interesting. Okay.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Yeah, I didn't expect those symbols just to be
Actually,
PG.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world.
True.
It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
So she's dumb as shit when it comes to business. But with everything else, she's the smartest person. What the
I
fuck?
just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
It must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Probably accidentally.
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Why did you come look for me?
Yeah, Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why
Apparently.
didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
I can't.
Yeah, I don't think ghosts can do that, Paimon.
It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
Never mind, ghosts can fly. I'm a liar, sorry.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
Good thing I probably told
I know
you.
I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I
Okay.
wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
This is so weird.
No,
I don't know what to
all we
think.
have to do is escort this lost child back
I'm
to Wuhan
so
Hill. And we
confused.
should be done and dusted.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songze.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us.
Okay.
We're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
Understandable. Understandable.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better.
True.
So be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Okay. Sounds good.
Are
Sounds
we
good.
really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
I feel like also Hu Tao's dash is like neutered. I don't know. It's weird. Hi, I need a keepsake, buddy. Can you just give me one?
Hi! Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Tell us the story.
Yes, we grew up together. But we still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar.
It makes
He
sense.
must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah.
He did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
Typical Paimon.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken. I
Ooh,
can
that
make it
sounds
for you
delicious.
if you bring me some Jueyun chilies.
Oh, yo, dude,
Sure
I'm
he'd
rolling in the
appreciate
chilies.
The flavor of his
Rolling in it.
childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Deal. I got chilies for days.
Jueyun chilies are a common sight in.
Yeah. Here you go. I got like hundreds of them.
This should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken. I guess you've got other folks to track down? When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great! See you later!
Thank you.
How did he know about the others?
Yeah, that's a good question. How does he know about the others? I mean, Paimon's not the most. Paimon's not smart, right? We can all agree. Paimon is dumb as shit. But like, I don't think Paimon just fucking up shit. I don't know. What a moo.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently.
He did?
It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But
what exactly
I know there's
happened?
nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know.
I wonder what exactly
So,
happened.
Is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong.
Sounds about right.
Here.
Good job.
Take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today,
Damn.
business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
That's an interesting way to say the name.
If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Luxurious toy box. Higher? Oh my gosh, higher. I was like, what is going on? Where do I need to go? So Songza is not at her usual spot. She's... Oh. All three of you guys are together, huh?
You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Damn.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
That's probably what happened to Big G. Died in the
They've
disaster.
just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes.
You look tired as fuck, girl. Hold the phone. She looks like she is... She looks more tired than me. She looks more tired than me, dude. Holy crap.
I make artisan Xiao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything.
Jeez,
A few days
girl.
ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
This girl looks like she's exhausted, like she's about to pass the fuck out on the ground. Be like, yep, it's just bleh. She hasn't slept in weeks. Girl, tell me your routine. Please tell me your routine that makes it where you don't sleep for weeks. I would like to know. I've been sleeping more and more every fucking day. I want to stay awake. I want to stay awake, please. Jesus, don't hit on me, perfume lady. Bye.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Songza.
Let me talk to your
I
butt.
think he mentioned it. Yes, here you are in the register, no problem.
He?
The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
Hey, Poopstar, how's it going? Also, he? Sorry, he?
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Songza was talking about. Let's head back.
How have you been? Sorry, I'm fucking... baffled. You hate the stupid perfume lady? Yeah, she's weird.
What about the
I've been good.
nuggets?
I've been asleep like all day today. I got home from work and passed right out. I did not sleep well at all last night. So I'm glad I'm streaming right now. Wish I could have streamed earlier. I'm awake. Ooh, also when we play the next game today, I could probably do the channel point stuff. Because I did do an overhaul of channel
My
points.
thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step.
The final step.
Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this. No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let him know we're doing well, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Count on
Thank you.
us?
We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends
Yeah,
like you.
I was gonna ask Neko if you wanted to join.
We got everything
That's
we
why,
need.
because we
Let's
got
go
a lot to
Wu
talk
Wang
about with
Hill
that
and
game.
find Hu Tao and the others.
I got a lot to talk about in that game. With all the news that hit today, got a lot to talk about. So pretty much what we're gonna do is I am going to we're gonna finish this quest, switch over to DVD, and then we'll survive and talk about the news and such. I wasn't originally gonna do this, but we switched it up. Hello.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
Yes, and 100% yes.
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes, so I guess they knew the deal. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with.
Can't tell if you're serious
Guard
anymore.
the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
Interesting.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain.
Okay.
And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories. So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
Paimon's scared. But like
Can you
Hu
please
Tao
erase
says,
Paimon's memories?
we're already
Please,
caught up
please,
in this.
please.
We better see it through to the end.
Enter the border. After sufficient preparation, you find Hu Tao into the mysterious border. Remember her warning and don't make us fuss about anything that waits there. Okie-dokie. Start. I am so confused. What is Hu Tao doing? Where are we going? Am I being stolen? Am I being stolen?
Wow, what is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
Interesting. Interesting.
That pattern looks familiar. From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Interesting. It's just a glass cannon. Interesting.
Time to go. Go.
This place doesn't feel at peace.
That's why
Interesting.
it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little, how do people normally put it, pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
I also did not realize that there was that guy here.
Get back!
Keeping her healed seems like a great idea, but also crazy. So she's essentially damaged herself
By
to
the
do
way, I
things.
imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Like, for some reason it was not working at all. That was really not working at all. It's weird. Alright, what do we have? So we got like little spirit balls. Hu Tao is almost dead. Guess we just won't worry about that. She should be fine, probably. For resurrection. On the plus side, I have Razor, who's insanely powerful.
Fate is upon you.
Meanwhile, this Razor is destroying everybody in a small area. I would love to switch to Hu Tao, but I feel like Hu Tao like is also just
Time to go.
she's like a glass cannon. We need to like invest in like a bunch of we need to invest a bunch of stuff into her, like a bunch of HP at some point. Hello. That looks like a door. This place is so weird.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Gotta love these spiders. I don't know how I like Hu Tao as a fighter. About to die. Don't drown, please. Please don't drown. It's like that would be the worst thing if you just suddenly drown Razor. I don't even think she needs defense because I think most of her damage just comes from the fact that her special move does damage to herself. I think that's literally it. Did I miss something? I get the feeling I missed something. Did I totally miss something? No, it just respawned. Okay. Oh shit. That's actually not good.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Yeah. We're back? Again? What in the hell? Just back in circles, I guess? There's something I need to be aware of? We legitimately were just here.
What in Teyvat is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Oh, I understand. That's okay, interesting mechanic. Interesting. I thought this would be something that disappears. Because that's usually what these things do, is these disappear. Interesting. Alright, I like this puzzle. I think it's interesting. It's weird. It's definitely a very weird puzzle. So what doesn't take stamina when I do this? So
We're
nervous.
stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary...
Just shush.
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
Makes sense.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
What?
Okie dokie. Whee! Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Nothing weird about this at all. Nothing weird about this at all.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead.
This looks.
I know you're
what the
excited,
fuck is
so
going
feel free to have a
on?
look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
I'm not so sure about that. Hello?
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected. Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Who the fuck are you?
My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
Okie dokie, ghost lady. Okie dokie. Hi.
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I. I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic. Perhaps I just set my expectations too low. By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy? I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
Huh? It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy and chili chicken every day!
That's your wish?
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the five of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
They've
We
come
asked
true.
each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes
Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
Your scope of work is not like I can imagine, though.
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what I do and how I do it are just minor technicalities. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
Probably their lives.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead.
Lunatics?
By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Real a little bit
Not
more.
a chance. Curiosity can be perilous, you know. Don't forget my warning, the less you know, the better. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it.
Maybe it's
We
for the
live
better,
in
yeah.
Peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Jesus, I'm getting like 2 different personalities here from her. Like, sometimes I feel like she's one thing, sometimes she's another. I'm very, very confused. But like, this game is so fucking amazing. How do you go from making me super cringe about a character, right? How do you go from making me super cringe and like squirm because I'm like feeling uncomfortable about like what's going on, to just being like, this character is now one of the best, if not the best, of the series right now. Like, how do you do that? Just how?
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me.
The writing in this game is superb.
Now that I
Just
know
being
that my
honest.
friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true, Tao.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
I don't know what just happened there, but oh god, it was lagging.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Is this just how this goes? What just happened?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Is this supposed to be like this glitchy? Is this supposed to be this glitchy? Hold on, I'm resetting Elgato real quick. No? That's so bizarre. Hold on, I'm just resetting Elgato. There we go. Let's see.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right, I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
Cool camera shot.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
Still have a lot ahead
That's
of you.
right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burned to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you?
He's like,
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
unpaid indeed. Interesting.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
Yeah.
I
What about our
took you
search?
to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
So essentially, we just know that our friend's not dead.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Seems like, yeah, being the funeral home.
I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
Good way to put it. Good way to put it. This girl is weird as fuck.
Since I don't plan to ever come back here, I'd like to make the most of this opportunity and stay a bit longer. The director's right. Perhaps some time away will do me good. A new life awaits me.
All these side characters are just so cool. Here, that's the one thing about this game that I think is very interesting to me, personally, is that a lot of the side characters in this game actually have a lot of personality. Like, they have a lot of personality. It's just a pretty cool thing. So some sleeping this time, so no worry. Take it easy. Well, I'm gonna go get the waypoint set up over here, and then we're gonna switch on over to Dead by Daylight. We're gonna talk about the new killer, new survivor, the perks, and I also want to get the new channel point stuff taken care of. So, Deco, you still here?
walk wood.
Yep, cool. If you want to get on in a little bit, I will join you here in a moment. Because I just want to fight this thing while I just say my thoughts on the Hu Tao story and stuff. First, I will say, it sucks that Hu Tao has had the same track. How do I put this? We pretty much have had the same bad luck with these event banners ever since I think it was the... Let me think. Whose banner was it that like started? I think Ganyu's banner started the series of bad luck because we got Zhongli very quick. We got Xiao. Xiao took a long time. Hu Tao took a long time, and Ganyu took a long time. We got Zhongli, we got Tartaglia, we got Venti and Klee, all of them super quick. So it's really unfortunate that it took as long as it did to get Hu Tao. That's like the downside. The positive though is based on the fact, so King Cheese was telling me earlier today that he overheard, or he was looking into it, that it's rumored the next, gosh, that is way louder than I thought it was going to be. Let me just turn that down, now that we're just grinding here. It's been rumored that the next banner is going to be a rerun banner for Venti, meaning that there's not going to be anything new, it's just a rerun banner. Which I'm not, you know, I'm not sure I particularly like the fact that it's just rerun. I'm gonna get the food here. Yeah, it's been theorized that it's gonna be a rerun banner for Venti. If it is, like, that's cool and all. But at the same time, like, I already have Venti, and I have no interest in getting more Venti constellations at the time. We might try to get like one. That might be what we do, so that way we can continue the constellation grind for them. But I don't know, right? We'll see what happens, but if the next one truly is Venti and it's not another new character, then I don't know like what our plan is going to be moving forward. Right now, the goal is still to get everybody to level 9. That's still the main plan, and that's something that I'm still going to try my best to do moving forward. Currently, we're actually very close with it. We're a lot closer than a lot of people probably think. I'm also just taking the longest time to defeat this guy, because he's not doing a special move. So I'm just going to do this, but here's the thing, he's probably going to do a special move. But yeah. As far as like Hu Tao gonna be in my team? Probably not, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Hu Tao seems like an interesting character, but I would need very specific runes and such. Oh. Yeah, I would need very specific artifacts and very specific things in order to make Hu Tao actually worth it. That is that guy down. I'm gonna have to fight this guy a few more times too, because I need to make sure I get more things for Hu Tao. Which, it sucks that it's gonna take a little bit of time, but I have all the rest of the stuff that she needs, so we'll be fine. But yeah, moving forward, like, there's not planned to be any other updates until... I think it's the end of March or the beginning of April is when 1.4 is supposed to come out for this game. It's cool, but it doesn't sound like there's any... The only other new character that has currently been confirmed has been Rosaria. And Rosaria is supposed to be a 4-star. as far as everything else goes, like, the only thing we could really do is get everyone to level 90. So, which will definitely take some time, and I'm only right now I'm focusing on the people who are going to be part of my team, as well as every single 5-star, except for Traveler. I don't think the Traveler will ever be part of any team I do. Like, here's the thing that I'm thinking about when I'm like seeing all these. All these characters are great, but it's like the Traveler doesn't really fit anywhere in what I plan to do. I do want to get everyone like really good stuff, and I do want to actually like level them up and get their talents and everything. It's just gonna take a long time. So, but we're getting close. We're getting close. It was actually really nice that the other 5-star that we got during this was D-Luke. So D-Luke at least gets something good. But yeah. So what's this? So your charge attack does not do stamina. Your charge attack does. Interesting. So hold on. I'm gonna just test this out real quick before we switch games. So we do this. Interesting. So she can essentially just dash back and forth with that. Interesting. I'm sorry, hold on. I just realized something. How much HP do you have? That much for being level 70? Damn. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess that all works out. We're probably not going to be streaming once again Genshin for quite some time, but I will be playing Genshin in between, like, Dead by Daylight rounds and everything there. But let's switch games, shall we?
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
She's a creepy ass character, and I love her so much. All right, cool. Let's switch games. Neko, are you in the thingamadoo that I can't think of what it's called?